Planning for a cruise can be exciting, but packing for it can be overwhelming.
While it's easy to pack everything you think you might need, it's also important to avoid common packing mistakes that can lead to stress, discomfort, and additional expenses.
So in this video, we will be discussing 7 packing mistakes that cruisers should avoid. Number 1, overpacking. Overpacking can make it difficult to navigate the ship. When you have so much luggage and things like that, it makes it hard to find your room, eat. You don't want to be sitting in the buffet and have all of your luggage surrounding you when it's just too much space taken up.
In addition to this, overpacking can be very costly. Many airlines have very strict weight limits, so when you pack your suitcases too big, this could make it very costly when going to your destination or to your cruise. So try not to pack too much, as this will bring down the cost.
Overpacking can also lead to forgotten items. When you have so much stuff, you realize that you probably forget something or something gets lost in between all of your clothes. By packing light, you can ensure that you have everything you need and you're completely prepared for your vacation.
So before you pack for your next cruise, make sure to bring only the stuff that you really need and leave the rest at home. Number 2, forgetting essentials.
Forgetting your essentials can cause a lot of problems and ruin your trip overall.
There are several reasons why you should avoid forgetting your essentials when you're packing. For one, forgetting important items can be very inconvenient. If you forget to pack your prescription medication, you might have to spend time and money trying to get it while you're on your trip. This can disrupt your plans and cause you to miss out on some activities that you plan to do. Also, you can forget some important travel documents such as your passport or some other identification.
Also, forgetting your essentials can impact your health and safety. Maybe while you're on your trip, you realize that you forget your sunscreen or your insect repellent, and then you end up having bites or sunburns. This can be very uncomfortable and it can affect your whole trip.
In conclusion, forgetting essentials when packing for a cruise can cause a lot of problems and can ruin your trip. So it's always best to make a list and always to double check that list to make sure you have all your essentials right before you get on your trip.
Number 3, not checking the dress code.
Not packing the right clothes could mess up your vacation experience.
You may be uncomfortable because maybe the weather is different than what you expected.
You may also feel out of place if you don't have the appropriate attire for formal nights or special activities on board.
You may also need to spend extra money on things that you probably didn't pack or forgot to pack as well.
So by packing the right clothes for your cruise ship, you can ensure that you're comfortable, prepared, and able to fully enjoy all the activities and events on board. Number 4, not packing a day bag.
A day bag could be something such as a tote bag, a backpack, and even a small little purse. It's something you bring on board with you on your embarkation day.
Not packing the day bag can be very inconvenient. When you're out and about on a ship or on an excursion, you'll probably be carrying a different essentials such as sunscreen, water, or even other equipment such as cameras. If you don't have a bag to carry with you, this could be very hard to hold all of these essentials. So if you don't want to carry this in your hands, make sure to bring a small day bag with you.
Not packing a day bag could be risky. You could probably find yourself forgetting things such as passports or other things such as that. When you're out on the ship or on an excursion, you want to be able to be comfortable and have all of your belongings in one small place. If you don't have a secure place to have these items in, you could possibly forget them or even lose them. So not packing a day bag can really impact your overall experience.
So now we're going to get into the last 3 packing mistakes that you should avoid when going on your next cruise.
But before we do that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and click the like button down below and comment what videos you guys want to see from us next. Number 5, not packing for the weather. Not packing for the weather could be very inconvenient because once you pack and you don't check the weather, you could possibly be very uncomfortable when you're outside doing these excursions or even just on the ship.
Also, not packing for the weather could also limit your activities. If you don't have the right clothing or gear for the weather, you may not be able to participate in certain activities. This can be very disappointing and frustrating, especially if you were looking forward to these activities.
Not packing for the weather can also be very expensive. Say that you need to go swimming or you want to go outside and it's raining. That means that you're going to have to pay money to actually get certain clothes for these activities. And if you guys are familiar, clothes on cruise ships can be quite expensive. So just go ahead and check the weather and pack for the weather that you know is coming.
By taking the time to research the weather at your destination and packing the appropriate clothing and gear, you can ensure that you're prepared for all weather conditions and can fully enjoy your cruise experience. Number 6, bringing too many valuables. Bringing too many valuables on your cruise ship can be one of the biggest packing mistakes when you go on your cruise ship. It can lead to many significant consequences on your ship. Traveling on a cruise, you'll be likely to be in close proximity to a whole lot of other people, including crew members and fellow passengers. This can make it very easy for people to steal your stuff, and if you have valuable stuff with you, this can be very bad if you don't store them correctly.
Also, bringing too many valuables can be very stressful. You may worry about losing or damaging some of your personal items. So overall, bringing too many valuables can be very stressful and can cause an inconvenience to your trip. Number 7, not leaving room for souvenirs.
When you're cruising, souvenirs can be a great way to remember your trip. Whether it's a little small trinket or a little piece of artwork, souvenirs can be a tangible reminder of the experiences you had on your cruise. So not leaving room for these souvenirs could mean that you're missing out on memories.
Souvenirs could be a great way to share your trip with others, such as family and friends. Not leaving room for souvenirs may lead you to not being able to share your trip with your friends and family. You may also have to purchase additional luggage if you end up not leaving room such as these things. Also, it would be very devastating if you realize that you have to leave your souvenir in an airport or on your cruise because you simply don't have any room for it.
So by leaving extra room in your luggage for the souvenirs, you can bring a lot of these memories home. And you can also avoid the inconvenience, frustration, and even disappointment when you don't bring these souvenirs that you want. So make sure to keep that room open and you can take it with you.
So thank you guys so much for listening to the 7 mistakes that cruisers make when packing for their trip. We really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let us know down below what videos you guys want to see from us next.
Also, if you guys like this video, make sure to click that like button. If you guys want to see more videos from us, make sure to click that subscribe button. And we hope to see you guys next time on
The Cultists. Peace.